Could you tell us a little bit more about how ReLondon is specifically supporting recovery efforts in the city?
In London, there's 9 recovery missions, which are a Green New Deal, a robust safety net, high streets for all, a New Deal for young people, good work for all, mental health and well-being, digital access for all, healthy food, healthy weight, and building strong communities. And actually, circular economy cuts across almost all of those, if not all of those missions, so it has a role to play. We're at ReLondon embedded in the Green New Deal aspect of it, but we're also interested in good work, high streets, digital access, healthy food, young people. You know, you can imagine quite easily how how mitigating the effects and tackling climate change through addressing consumption and using circular economy can hit all of those things in terms of redistribution, good messages about food. But like I say, we're involved in the Green New Deal specifically, and I'm involved in the Green New Deal expert advisory group. And the Mayor of London has given ReLondon some funding to help and support SMEs, specifically startups and small companies, sort of with emergency funding to get them through the immediate period of COVID and the effects, but also to start to develop pilot schemes and pilot projects to develop a circular economy and start to develop new experimental business models. So at the moment, we're running a pilot grant scheme, and we've got an open call out for all SMEs who are interested in developing circular economy pilot schemes. And by that, by the way, we mean anything that uses recycling as an input or that makes anything recyclable, any business model to do with sharing, any business model to do with design for durability, and any business model to do with product as a service, servitization or leasing. So we're interested in all of that at its very broadest, and we're particularly keen on promoting entrepreneurs, female entrepreneurs or entrepreneurs from Black, Asian and minority ethnic communities, and also in the areas where COVID has hit London hardest, particularly in the hospitality sectors and geographically in West London where Heathrow is.
That's great to hear, Wayne, particularly because we know all of the research says that SMEs have been particularly hard hit by the pandemic. And also, interestingly, some research has also come out that says that circular economy SMEs have been proven to be more resilient as well through the recovery.
Yeah.
So this specifically supporting circular economy business models is, of course, future-proofing, as you said, making London a 21st century city. So we've spoken a lot about the Green New Deal and ReLondon's role in supporting the Green New Deal and SMEs. But I wonder as well if we could take a little bit of a step back and to talk about how you touched on this a little bit at the beginning, but how the circular economy can provide a solutions framework, I guess, for the recovery missions in London.
Well, I think thinking about what a 21st century economy looks like, it's got to be an economy that reduces consumption, especially of virgin stuff. So, we've got to start looking at our relationship with stuff at ReLondon. We have this byline, revolutionizing our relationship with stuff. So, thinking about that relationship with stuff is central. And that really talks to redistribution, digital access for all, about redistributing laptops and computers, food redistribution, furniture redistribution. So all of that is pretty central to the circular economy. So it cuts through a lot of those missions, and also, the point about resilience. A 21st century economy needs to have shorter supply chains. we're bringing stuff back into shorter cycles, shorter supply chains, mining our local resources as much as possible, making them as useful as possible. And that requires a whole different set of skills. That requires digital skills, as well as kind of traditional repair and design skills. So there's a really bright, interesting and exciting future that the circular economy promises. And it goes hand in glove with the recovery. And that's why I think we're a kind of industry whose time has come. This time is now, and I find it particularly interesting applying circular economy systems and thought and practice to place, to locality, to the high street and its environs. So I certainly subscribe to that, and I'm very sympathetic to that. Mariana was talking about making it place-based, and that does require, I think, national governments who typically move at a slower pace to allow cities the space, the money, the flexibility to start delivering this stuff on the ground at pace, and at scale, because we can do, given the tools to allow us to do that.